team bad. Dire team bad. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds
left in the Stockholm major. And you guys just want to see him do really well, but let's see how he will do here versus Keen Gaming. It is Secret versus Keen Gaming in the lower bracket of the course of DreamLeague Season 11. We got Keen on the Radeon side, Secret on the Dire side, and the draft has kicked off.
I'm glad there's no funny business. I was going to mention this hero right at the start. Enigma. I think this is a definite ban that they should be taking out versus Secret, because Secret is not afraid. They were one of the first ones, not the first ones to do it, but in this tournament in particular, they were just like, oh, if you first pick a certain hero and we have 2-3, we can take this Enigma +1, and they'll definitely do it.
And that +1, so very often for Secret is Zai's Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Combos so well with the Enigma. You have basically a way of enabling that Bounty Hunter on the offlane without actually doing way too much. You just eat his creeps and go farm in the jungle, which Yapzor loves doing.
Yeah.
He loves to get that extra farm, so...
You give that ring of regen, and then you just get the hell out of there and give the bounty the lane by himself, so definitely a possibility.
I'm more excited about the Oracle ban. No nonsense with that either. I mean, just get rid of Oracle.
It was ignored last series,
Absolutely.
too. Completely ignored.
I'm kind of surprised that they aren't banning out Abaddon so far. Abaddon is still there for Secret to pick up if they want to. It's a hero that they've picked so many times. It's a puppy hero, and he usually plays these kind of saves, position 5s. Be it Oracle, be it Abaddon, perhaps even Bane with the sleep is some sort of a reset tool, and they do ban out that Abaddon. Yeah. It's very understandable. At the same time, we haven't really talked about Secret's bans. They don't want to let Keen mess up their lanes whatsoever. They don't want to have this Chen that's going to be able to relocate and call heroes from one lane to another. They don't want to be losing the lane to a Razor. They just get rid of these super standard lane-winning heroes, I think.
And Nyx Assassin, I think, is a hero that he's kind of like, not like slipping under the radar entirely, but this hero has like an 88% win rate over like 14 games at this tournament or something. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know if those numbers are exact. I checked them earlier.
Oh, here we go.
We saw this exact startup from Secret earlier. The Outworld Devourer first pick, and honestly for them, it works really well, especially when they get rid of the Nyx. It really limits what King can pick.
And they do it in a different like variety way, right? Because we see mid when he goes Greaves some of the times too. He doesn't really care. He just fits he suits what he needs inside of the game. He's just like, I can go 4-step this game. I can go, I think I saw him go Aghanims in some of the games too after Greaves. Like he just,
Yeah, basically they play around that OD. If he's going for Greaves, then your other core can be a little bit more aggressive, can be a little bit... he can go and just farm. Nisha has all the space in his world, right? And Keen, they do answer that properly. They take that puck. He's a really good, really decent laner versus the OD. And then you have a Doom. Doom completely shuts down OD out of the game. I mean, Doom does that to every single hero, right? But versus the OD, you have that power in your Doom that OD is useless. He cannot really do anything whatsoever.
Great sign there, sir. Just want to say, shout out to the artistry. Well done.
Puck also has a very high win rate at this tournament too. This hero has been on the rise for quite a bit, and yeah, like you said, the lane is great, and just the overall aspect of the game versus OD is very nice. And they're actually going to go open with the line. So we saw in the last game, in the last series, they saw the puck picked, and they pretty much responded with that Shadow Shaman right away. You usually want to have some type of instant disable, and Yapzor adores this hero. You know, that Aghanims rush that we see him do pretty often now.
Oh yeah, just so much utility in the late game, and can prevent stuff like a Morphling from coming out. Because if Lion gets enough charges on that ultimate, you can just insta-pop a Morph with a nice initiation there. So, liking it all around.
Could also just be guarding his own Morphling, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Nisha.
I wouldn't be surprised that they picked that Morphling up. They ban out the Grimstroke. You don't want any funny business with the Doom, plus Grimstroke, you don't want those double Dooms going off.
I mean, we still haven't seen Pango touched yet.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. Why do you feel like that is? Obviously, there's a puck on one side.
So if you are Secret, you don't really want the Pango because of puck, as you have stated before. And if you are Keen, you can possibly put that Pango on offlane, give it to 11, But I don't really like that. It's not my favorite position 3 hero.
No, me either. And I like the way he plays his Doom too. I think he was the one yesterday that I saw do the 1-4-1 build that I guess now people are starting to do more. I saw the last game too, Chalice. I think he went 1-2-1 and then he changed it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm seeing this 4-point Scorched Earth and it does so much damage actually.
Do you really like that? Because the first time I saw that, I mean, it was versus a Jug, so the Scorched Earth did make some sense for me. Like Scorched Earth, you run away from the spin perhaps or something similar. But
I'm not too sure. I mean, yesterday it seemed like okay, and then it got to a point where I was like, man, I actually wish he had more points in Devour so he'd be farming more. Because it also gives you that extra sustain. Like, it's not your Scorched Earth that gives any more. Your Scorched Earth is just damage.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You get the region from the Devour as well, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to see your typical anti-Outworld Devourer bans. Secret's done this in the past when they first picked that Outworld, you know, you get rid of the Pugna and the Nyx, anything that could possibly slow down that gameplay, so not too surprised.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think OD is pretty unplayable versus Pugna. Lane is horrible. Throughout most of the game is horrible. You can't play until you have BKB.
But they always kind of do this in their drafts, as Slacks has said. They ban out the Nyx in the first phase, they take that OD, and then they ban out the Pugna in the second phase.
Yeah, Keen should not have too many surprises if they've been watching all of Secret's other series. The question is, have they done their homework on how to beat it?
Yep. We saw Secret do this against J-Storm, of course, earlier this week. They had an OD and a Lion. They paired it up together with a Juggernaut, a Tide, and an Oracle. Obviously, Oracle is out, but Juggernaut and Tide are also heroes that have just these roles that you can easily have different heroes to replace him with, right? You got the Juggernaut can be any kind of core they can have at the same power spike. Tide Hunter, big team fight ultimate. Seems like a strategy that they are very comfortable with.
Oh, wow. They're actually third picking this Rubik. Used to be a hero that was picked a lot versus OD. The Astral, you can do, majority of the time you'll steal it. You'll be really sad if you steal Equilibrium.
Pretty happy if you get anything off Lion too, right?
Yeah, you won't get mana drain. You can if you steal mana drain, you know that's on you. You see him mana draining, it's really not.
No. Maybe you need some mana sometimes. Come on, guys. Maybe it's intentional.
Steal Equilibrium, then. Much better spell.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, Terrorblade banned out. What does that tell you, gentlemen?
Witch Doctor.
Not too much.
Well, it's the OD's pick, so they want to have some like tower push or some sieger on the side of Secret. That's pretty much that. Tell me. And we just saw the TB versus the Doom. What can actually happen inside the laning phase? He's actually able to put a decent amount of pressure.
Besides Morphling, Terrorblade is one of Nisha's favorite heroes.
Yeah.
It's Duza, Terrorblade, Morphling, and he just carries the game on his own if you give him that guy. At the same time, OD could go for something like Greaves. There would be a lot of utility on their side, coupled with that pressure from the Terrorblade that he brings on the stage early on with the meta. It would be too hard to defend against, so...
And Puppy just loves this Witch Doctor, huh?
Oh, man. I gotta say, though, I mean, Team Secret, I've been saying the entire tournament, I thought they were gonna make it really far because they really just have their own identity. They're picking stuff like Witch Doctor, like OD first pick. These guys had to ban an Abaddon. I mean, they really are, they're playing their own game, and it's just Puppy. He loves these weird heroes. And this tournament, it hasn't bit him in the butt. Usually it does.
I like this a lot from Keen Gaming. They pick up that Lifestealer, a hero that, yeah, some might say has been figured out and you can deal with him. But right now it's a fourth pick.
Yeah.
And as a fourth pick, you see the side of Secret. They already do not have enough pressure to be taking down these objectives super early on. So that Nyx is going to get that Radiance eventually. Then you have the puck that you can jump into, so you have an initiation with that Nyx. And at the same time, Rage, built-in BKB works really well versus OD. So versus the Lion and Witch Doctor. Okay, Lion does have that insta-hex, but still, you can run them down.
Yeah, I do like that pick. However, now it does give Nisha. It's like, all right, Nisha, what do you want to play versus this Lifestealer? And they've got the Witch Doctor, which is one of those strong lane supports. They're doing the PA. Yep.
They've been successful with exact matchup PA versus Lifestealer before, so they just pick it up again. Nisha, what do you want? I want PA. Here you go, boy. Let's go.
Yep, we've been very hard on PA this whole tournament. We've been talking a lot of smack, except we have one outlier. Team Secret wins with this hero.
And PSG.
Yep, and psg.lgd. But we don't talk about them anymore.
But Secret wins without the Magnus.
That is correct.
They do it with just the PA a lot of the times, which is pretty interesting. And so they're saving Zai's hero for last unless they do something crazy, which is not out of element for Secret.
The previous time they had a PA, they paired it up with Tusk to have a good tag team early on in the game. Tusk normally is played by Yapzor, so they would have to have some funky business there if they do still go for that. But does that last pick, it doesn't have to be something that helps with the PA.
They need something that rounds it together and gives them more team fight. Right now, their team fight on Secret is pretty limited. They need a frontliner too, so it's just one of those beefcakes.
This Slardar ban is really good. Keen Gaming, they used to run Slardar plus PA. They don't want any of that. That hero is also very good versus Lifestealer on the lane, so you just get him out. You ban that Lifestealer, you ban out that Slardar.
I'm sorry, that PogChamp is truly art right there.
I've seen that. The guy tweeted that. That's great.
Very good.
I want them to have some type of team fight in other ways to just get control. I'm not sure about the Centaur, but it's looking like it could be maybe one of the options.
Wouldn't it be hard versus Lifestealer?
Yeah,
right?
It's not a good
on
lane.
The lane.
That's a good point. Yep.
Eat it.
Plus that Stampede versus Puck. I mean, it can work definitely, but
I like the Stampede versus the Doom. That's
Venge.
Oh, they do the Revenge off lane. Okay, that's
all right. You take out that Slardar, we're still gonna go for minus armor. We're gonna pick that Venge up, and you're not stopping us. You know?
Gives them 2 saves, right? They've got the OD Astral as well as the Venge swap if they do want to go for it.
You know what is a big difference with this draft compared to the others we have had today? Secret doesn't care about their bonus time. They still got 1.5 minutes left in it. And they just, you know, they know what they want. They just go for it.
Hell yeah, they're playing their own game. Full confidence. They know what they want. They know what the enemy's doing. And they seem like they're right in their comfort zone, Sheeves.
Really does. Let's see if Keen can round out their draft. Do the exact same there. What hero would complete their draft?
I mean, they have a pretty well-rounded one. They just don't have any building hitters right now. But Secret doesn't have one either. And Secret has, I mean, Secret's very single target oriented on their draft. It's like OD is their AoE, and that's it.
Well, you know what? I think we're looking for a dark hero, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they ban out.
Keeper of the Light is still in. Can he play it 7 games in a row?
Do you need to last pick your position 5? That's my question, because Secret, they banned out the Viper last pick, so they expect something different. I mean, they ban out the Viper versus the OD and versus the PA, obviously, but all right, they pick Disruptor position 5.
I can see that being okay. You need somebody to deal with this PA jumping on top of you. A nice glimpse back, maybe a little bit of magical damage.
But there's
or you just die.
But there are saves, and sometimes the scary thing about Disruptor, we always say, is like you just get hunted, you just get ran at. PA is a hero that just runs at you at some point.
I mean, if she runs a Disruptor, homie's dead before he can do anything. But
and the Static Storm isn't as strong because there's 2 different saves. You know, the OD can save people if he's not caught in it. The Venge as well can swap people out.
Do you have a favorite here in this draft, Fogged? Do you want to go first, or you want Lizzard to go first? Or
I can go first if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. The Secret is, for me, definitely favorite. They are playing with Zai on his home turf. He's going to be playing that Venge, coupled with that PA. With the minus armor, I think this Nyx is just not going to come online on time.
How about you, Slacks?
Pretty easy one for me as well. I think the Lifestealer was a great pick, but unfortunately they picked it in this meta where everyone's very, very used to playing against Lifestealer, so Team Secret is looking good. I feel bad for Dark though. He's finally free of Coddle after 7 games, but it will be a loss.
But there's a lot of pressure always, I find, on whichever is the last pick. In this case, that was Dark Disruptor, and I don't think that's gonna be the right last pick there for Keen. So I'm also going for Secret.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, Fog also going for Secret 4.
Too late. Thanks.
Remember, vote for your MVP during the game. It's hashtag player names. You know the drill. You also know this drill. Let's head over to our commentary team of Gods and Bulldog.
Thank you, Sheever. Hello, Stockholm. I'm joined by a face I imagine a few of you know. It is Admiral Bulldog.
Oh boy, this is going to be a good one. I think the panel is a little bit biased here on the Secret side. I just feel like King Gaming's got a really good lineup. Really aggressive, really tanky, just going to run at you, and if they run away from them, they have Disruptor, right?
So you're not going to be biased, Bulldog? It's Zai. It's your Swedish brother.
I'm sorry. I feel like this game will be a rough one for him. He's playing the Vengeful again.
Okay.
Right, so it's going to be a little bit sacrificial lamb. Not going to get a lot of farm. We know how Yapso likes to play.
Well, this is going to be a Light Venge offlane. 2 fairly squishy heroes in that dual lane. We'll see how they fare up against the Lifestealer that has been pretty successful this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he's just an overall pretty simple hero. You just get your timing, you get the Radiance, you get the super huge power peak. And question is, the panel felt like that's going to be too late, but we'll find out soon enough if that's going to be the case. It's a lot about, I feel like, Old 11 and the Rubik top Kaka, if they can have a good laning stage. Because if they do, I think this game will be pretty hard for Secret.
Yeah, do you think the Doom is going to work really well this game as far as, you know, dooming the OD? Is there any other targets? Like, who is the main Doom target here?
I kind of depends how the mid one plays, because we've seen him play some very weird ADA builds. We do get it on. Yep, so he gets it. Well done. I think if you just Doom the PA this game, he's kind of they have a little bit of save, but I don't know if it's enough. And I feel like there's a lot on Nisha to do damage here, because Lifestealer got a built-in BKB, right? So OD cannot really do damage on him.
Well, Doom going for the early Devour behind the tower, setting that cooldown a bit earlier, making sure he grabs the range creep. And we'll see how 11 does fare up here. With the Rubik support, it should be a pretty good lane for him. I don't really feel like Witch Doctor PA can do too much to a Doom, at least not at the early levels. Yeah,
as long as Rubik is ready here, because if you get that puppy melodic, it can be really powerful, obviously. You can just dagger him and just jump and do a lot of damage. So it's a lot about Rubik doing the proper lifts. There should be no problems.
Goes for the heal level 1, so we won't see the Maledict quite yet. A bit different, I think it was Fly EG played a lot of Witch Doctor, and normally they were going for like the Maledict level 2, level 3, so we'll see if Puppy does go the more aggression, or if he goes for the sustain. Normally Puppy is playing those, you know, sustain supports. The Abaddon, the Witch Doctor with heal, he plays slightly less aggressive sometimes.
Yeah, and he does something really important, just block off that camp manually, so you can't give the Doom. Because if he gets certain creeps there, can be so powerful with the 6 health region. Seeing a trader pretty happy with this.
He has the salve, but Puppy able to force out a lot of regen, but also using up his entire mana pool to do so with that Voodoo Restoration. So, you know, a pretty even trade, it feels like.
Yeah, and the Doom will be fine in the lane, as it will be. So they're just both going to farm, and then it's going to be hard to kill her unless someone messes up.
How about this mid lane? Puck versus OD. I mean, Puck with the range should do fine versus OD, right? Or if anything, it seems like he may have an advantage.
Yeah, for sure. Puck is a lot of pick just because of his laning stage. Like, he's just so strong. Great damage, good attack animation, and he generally doesn't lose his laning stage. And you can't really take too good advantage of the Astral in this matchup.
Yeah, we'll see if mid one even prioritizes it or not. Back at top 11. Taking a bit of damage up here, but it's still just a level 1 Witch Doctor. The core is getting most of the experience here, so not really too much of a kill threat by any means. And Rubik has actually been pulling waves, so he's going to force Secret underneath the tower, and 11 is just going to look for some denies as he doesn't have a wave of his own to play with.
And it's important that Doom just forced the wave into the tower, so usually you just drag your own wave, so you deny the enemies as well, but
yep.
Being in a tower now, it's going to make it tough, and you're just going to deny an entire wave here.
Yeah, because typically that's where the Witch Doctor follows the Rubik with that pull, but this, yeah, like you say, the wave's going to be entirely denied. Doom's even going to go back and get a few of it, so very nice little start, as there will be an Invis rune top. We'll see if Rubik can make any plays with this. I mean, Puck is still fairly low level. Rubik runs away. This is a bit of a fake out. Sometimes you pick up that invis with the fade time if you pretend you're going back top. I mean, every player knows it, but we'll see if there is any kill potential on mid one's OD. If he doesn't use Astral, there's no real way he's going to die.
Yeah, he just used Flask as well, so that's just not going to happen. It's too early, everyone is too full. No one can die here. Just going to go back up top, make sure the Doom doesn't die, so that should be fine. Bottom lane as well, it's pretty fine now as well. The Lifestealer is farming a lot.
You can see on the CS, every core is just farming. Slightly better for Keen Gaming, but I mean, realistically, it's just no lane is being won or lost by any team. But we'll see the Invis pop out. They are going to go on Puppy with the lift here with the heal. Can he survive through this? Drops the cast. Puppy out of mana, but gets the cast bounce back to old 11. Puppy still juking the trees. One more right click. Is it going to be enough? He jukes in the trees. He will survive. And 11 will take some tower shots there as well. So Puppy back to base, it looks like, as Rubik with that boot, unable to chase him down.
Godlike RNG right there. If that bounced to the creep, I think he probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
Will force the Nisha to be alone a little bit right now, though, so not too happy about that. Yeah, good pressure coming from Keen Gaming. The top lane is doing well, so Doom will have a good game, and that's going to be scary, I think.
Always hard playing those 5 positions against 2 heroes with boots here. They can just kind of run you down, but Keen Gaming, despite the pressure, they're not pressuring Nisha's PA, who does have 19 last hits uncontested. He in the mid lane, doing some good damage here to mid one, who does have the Astral, wants this regen rune, and good news for him is Puck cannot cancel it. He's too far away for this. He's going to go for the long range ult. He just wants to hit him once. Mid one will lose the regen. Really nicely done by the Puck.
Yeah, that is so important. If that goes off, like, I think you just lose that lane heavily. So really well done by him. And
first blood, Zai getting the last hit, going for the TP out is Yapsol, who helped him get that first blood, and Old Chicken just has to stand and watch as he gets out of there.
And Dark with his one hero pool just plays a new hero and he just loses on it. Not good start here.
Loses, calling it on the first blood, Bulldog. That's
one death, you lose. But it's still fine. We see the goal lead here. Keen Gaming's got it. Everything is so fine.
Yeah.
LifeStealer's farming, so.
One of those kills that immediately lines out of the lane, and LifeSteal, like you say, is still farming. Should get a good time on his Midas. Bounty Runes coming up. We'll see where they go. Looks like a race is on, and it's going to be Lion barely winning the race for the bottom one, as Bounty Runes should be traded to a piece. Dark going to be running back for the other Bounty Rune. Take quite a bit of damage here from Yapzor.
He might get solo kill here.
He's got the Tranquil Boots, so he can just kind of chase him down. Another Impale comes out, and he needs help from this LifeSteal. The open wound's going to be used. Dark pops some magic stick, and Yapzor getting fairly low. The Rage coming out as well. Yapzor needs to be careful himself. Old Chicken, I don't believe he's got Phase Boots yet. Instead, it's Venge going for Dark, and Dark is dead again. Yapzor dies for it. So a solo kill goes Old Chicken's way, and I imagine King Gaming actually don't really mind that exchange.
Yeah, definitely, especially if you do want to go for that. Oh, they're actually going for the Prophet.
They want Puppey, they want the Captain. Chaos going to bounce back. Is this going to be another support for support trade where the carry gets the kill? Nisha wants it, needs one more right click, gets the dagger, gets the exchange, and similar to bottom, you know, the carry getting a solo kill is generally kind of worth it in those situations.
Yeah, but it's going to be pretty scary now because Doom will hit level 6, and it's basically just going to force P out of the lane. They're probably going to have to rotate and bait him maybe with Lion coming up, just killing the Doom. Because if they don't, the PA will have to lead the lane, and that's not good.
Back at top, Rune. Puppey grabbed a DD, but with the puck here, they do have kill potential. Rune's going to spawn.
Got the ultimate.
Yep.
Don't want to waste it, though.
Nope, they get the kill on Puppey. Looks like Puppey denied that illusion rune. Either way, back at bottom, Old Chicken hasn't got the Rage here, being right-click down, but he's got a salve as well as some stick charges to play around with, so he shouldn't have to leave this lane, but he does need some help down there. With the support rotations made, he is up against two ranged heroes who are just going to kite him around and constantly harass. Yeah,
he needs the support to just harass back, and we see Yapzor on the Lion this time around. We always see this guy have a really good game. Oh, he's got the Doom top? No.
Yeah, there's the level 6.
You can't really go because you're just going to get TP, right? Bottom again.
Yeah, they really want this kill on Old Chicken. Zai didn't have mana for the magic missile, and he will just rage away.
TP? Team?
Well, he needs to TP himself. He wants to go back for a shrine, it looks like, as he doesn't go back to base. A lot of creeps at this tower, though. But Dark, he's like, okay, I'll take this XP. Doesn't bother me. See what LifeStealer looks to do now that he's shrined up. He will just be walking himself back to this lane, but some good damage on a tier 1 tower with the siege creep.
We probably should do a TP in here right now. Puck, does he have TP? He can easily kill her.
Oh, Doom has not been leveled up yet. Old 11 diving for the kill with all the points in Scorched Earth. He is getting some good damage off. Back at bottom, they want to go in on Yapzor, but Yapzor out of mana. Can Old Chicken chase him down? Should be able to do so with the Phase Boots. Unfortunately, the Glimpse works against him. It's going to help Yapzor get back in the read. Yep, Puck has the ultimate. Wants the Zai kill. They're going to get the Lion first. They've lost both their supports here. And they drop the Dream Call. Zai, he can't TP out of this one. He's going to break the core. That's a lot of damage. Old Chicken's coming back. Doesn't get the Rage off. Zai still running. Dodges the orb as well. Zai may be able to survive this one. Can they come off? The silence is there. And Zai knows there's just no retreat. It's going to be Old Chicken getting the kill. Yapzor comes back in with a stun here, but they shouldn't have the damage. He's actually going to get, well, Infest Nuke, but Old Chicken gets out. Oh, it's a Doom. Nisha in trouble now as well.
It's impossible to lane against that, right? You cannot stand there. At least now Doom is gone for 2 minutes, but we just see this aggressive King Gaming. They just love to play like this. If that puck just TP'd a bit earlier bottom, I think the Disruptor didn't need to die, but still going really well right now. Puck doing, it's got a lot of farm as well, so things are going according to their plan.
Yeah. This Doom of Old 11 has been probably his best hero this tournament for a while. He is just so knowledgeable about how to use it and how to lane with it. We're seeing it here. Going for more points in the Scorched Earth, playing a very aggressive style, and they may just kill Puppey again. This poor Witch Doctor doesn't have boots. The cast is only going to do so much. PA looking for the revenge kill onto Kanka. Is the damage going to be there? He's got trees to juke around, and Nisha can only Falling Blade so many of them. He's juking, still gets the dagger. That'll give him vision, so it will be a revenge kill. Puppey picking it up with the Maledict.
Yeah, really good. And right now, it's going to be the minute 10 that's going to be important now. Lion needs to get the book and get level 6, and he needs to pick off someone with a smoke. It's always what we have to do with Lion. And right now, probably LifeStealer would be ideal because he's going for that Midas. And just delaying that a little bit would be so important. So 45 seconds. Let's see if he wants to buy it early. And he's going... The Lion wants to go Ags. I don't know about that. That's a little bit early.
I think Yapzor maybe did this last time he played the Lion. I want to say there may have been an Ags rush. Does come in. No level 6 yet, though. Throw out the chain stun with the mana drain. This is annoying for the LifeStealer, but that's really all it is.
Yep.
Looking to get in position. Bounty runes are coming up here, and King Gaming This smoke want to try securing. There's a swap down bottom. They go in an old chicken, and unfortunately, backup is too far away. Stick charges in the rage. Can he get out of this one? Oh, he was mid-cast. He was trying to get in the rage grip. The coil comes a little bit too late. 3-man Dream Coil. They want the kill on Yapso, but yes, he's got just enough damage with the help from the supports. In retreat now is Keen Gaming. They just couldn't quite save their life stealer.
On the runes.
Who's going to get them?
Close.
Secret, they've got it. Mid one's there to help secure this fight. There's no more Dream Coil in. Will be Old 11, I believe, getting those top bounty runes, so... Oh, glimpse back. Puppey wasn't expecting that one. Gets the D-Ward as well, and Puppey trapped in the kinetic field. It's going to be okay here as the backup from mid one's OD.
Oh man, this seems to be a very greedy game as well. We see Lifestealer going Midas, Doom, and OD. Everyone's going Midas and Battle if you're PA, so there's going to be a lot of farm this game coming around. And I feel like Doom doesn't need to do that because they have such an aggressive lineup. Once the puck gets a dagger, they can just... I feel like they can run them over, but, you know, playing it safe, I guess. A little bit too safe. See how that works out. He's got Doom ready. Can't
TP away from Avenge unless you maybe throw out that Doom. Yeah, coming in with the Witch Doctor. Yep, 11. No real escape for him. Too greedy from the offlane, and he's the most farmed hero in the game by a lot, Bulldog.
Yeah, you don't want to make those mistakes. It's just a classic. You TP in the fog in the trees and you just die like that. It's pretty sloppy, especially when you have Doom. You really want to go and use that, right? So, top net worth.
Yeah, you should know that the potential for that to come is there. Revenge, you know, if you TP in the right hero first, they've got a stun, they've got a swap as well to cancel.
Top goal. He's got an invis. It should be dead here. Doom, he's going to TP in 3 seconds.
He needs vision though. He could glimpse him back, but he Blink-struck to trees there, Nisha.
Here we go.
Thunderstruck here. The glimpse pull back with the kinetic field, and here comes the Doom. We'll throw out the ultimate. Nothing Bench can do except swap him out of there. They got the damage to follow up. He seals the Blink Strike. Rubik goes in. The heal's not really coming to play, but PA's fine with the swap out from Zai. They're going to save the PA. Zai maybe not so lucky. The Thunderstrike is there. No more Infernal Blade. It's just level 1, but the puck is there to help secure the kill. Diving under the tier 1 is Old Chicken on the Lifestealer. He wants Puppey, and Puppey's Witch Doctor. Not long for this world. 1 or 2 more right clicks, and Old Chicken will get the kill. Has the Midas money now as well.
Yeah, double Midas coming in right now. It's gonna pretty good timing. And this is just how to play against Nisha, right? Like, this guy always wins the game for him, so you just gotta make sure he doesn't die. And yeah, they just sit behind him. Works out, but have to sacrifice 2 heroes. Not the greatest trade there.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before from Zai's Venge, where he just has to swap save, like you say, Nisha, for the greater good. And he's also able to create space. Bottom lane, suddenly it's Yapso on the Lion, getting a lane to himself.
And he used the book. He is level 8 now. Really should look for that smoke kill. And he got the smoke ready on him at least. He wants to just get the tower first, which looks to be going down. See if the support can get the Cs as well, and he does.
It's a Lion pushing a tier 1 tower by himself, like you say.
And here's the TP. Lion's got rolled. You really want to use it because it's such a long cooldown. And here we go. It should be an easy kill, or is it?
He's got backup. There's a static storm puck with the Dream Call follow-up. They delete Team Secret. Zai's now in trouble as well. They're going to chase him down. What an initiation. Doom just ran at them. He knew he had the backup. And that static storm puck Dream Call was phenomenal.
Just perfect positioning there from Keen Gaming, just running them over right now. And this is where I feel like you don't want to have the Midas on a Doom, because this is where you can win the game if you just go right now and gonna hunt down. They have Glimpse ready. It's only level 3 though, so they're not gonna reach it.
Oh, he just couldn't quite figure out where he was farming with the blur.
Yeah.
That range.
We see the farm now, the aggression, and we can see it again.
Yeah, it looked so bad initially when Doom gets swapped in, but the instant Static Storm on 3 with Dream Coil removes Team Secret from the team fight.
Dyer's middle tower is not what it used to
Taka in some trouble here. He's gone a bit too deep here. The Glimpse not going to bail him out, as it does look like Keen Gaming will back off from this fight, and we'll see this mid T1 tower get denied. Do claim the objective though, which will open up the map a little bit with that T1 mid tower gone.
I mean, there's not a lot Secret can do right now because they're going this greedy builds. Vengeful doesn't have a lot of farm. I mean, he's doing okay. But the Midas on OD, he's not really able to fight. We still have the Lion who's not used ultimate yet, which is very unfortunate. And he actually commits to the Aghanims. And I'm a little bit skeptic of that. I've not seen it personally, how he's done it, but apparently he has. So we'll find out if that works out.
Yeah.
Don't know if he can get it in time though. Sure, it's good for his tankiness, but not having Avalanche or anything, I don't know how he's going to get off these spells. Because Puck is going to jump there with Dagger. He's going to get it very soon. So if he sees he's online, he's definitely just going to jump on him, just silence him every time.
I also feel like you want to start building up that Finger of Death bonus damage if you're going to be playing this style, but like you say, not using the Finger of Death. We're now 15 minutes in. Bounty Rune's coming up. Yapso would love to get some Finger of Death kills. Nice two-man impale. They don't get the Bounty Rune, and Kaka should have a glimpse back. It's going to be Zai's Venge. They go in here. Doom ultimate comes back up, uses on the line, but they have killed off the Disruptor. They're going to steal the Finger. Kaka gets a kill of his own, takes out Zai. The Doom will not amount to a kill on Yapso. They've got the Witch Doctor heal for that. Does Rubik get bonus damage? Yeah, he does.
Very interesting. Don't know how that works.
He just needs to keep stealing Finger. That's
it works
how that
on all
works.
his spells. Very good.
I imagine that is just for the when he steals Finger again, he'll get that bonus damage.
I'm sure we'll see that happening. Because again, the Lion doesn't have the Dagger. He doesn't have these Avalanche, so he will... It's like he's going to be sword from position this game. So I'm not really liking that. We see the top net worth again. The Doom is just taking over the game. Level 13. He's going to get that BKB.
Oh, exit mid. Puck, he orked in for to farm the creep wave. He needs some help here. Rubik is there, but the swap back. Puck in some trouble here. I don't think he's going to escape. He's going to get punished for his greed there.
Oh, and the save.
Yeah, they save Puppy, Venge, Zai. He's in the front lines here, but he's surrounded by 4 Keen Gaming heroes. Nisha coming in from the sides here, wants to clean up on the back lines. He goes blinking forward, looks for Dark. The Glimpse is there, but he still gets the kill before the Glimpse comes into play. And Old Chicken now doesn't have Rage. He's in trouble. The cast bouncing between 2. Old 11 grabs a DD, but he watches his friend, the Lifestealer, die. And Team Secret get a great punish there. PA getting a fortunate crit because he got glimpsed away, and Secret with a 2k gold swing.
And the Puck overextending there, setting up his team for a really bad fight. And Yapso just ready, insta-hicks him, and just such a punish, man. You cannot make these mistakes at all. 2 cores dying.
We didn't expect it. Like, the Observer even was like, okay, Puck's just throwing an orb. He's not going to jaunt it, and he just jaunted in 3 heroes.
Yeah, it gives that much needed space for Nisha. He's now got the Battle Fury. We know how much that's going to escalate his farm. If he needs like 1 or 2 more items, he's going to be such a threat. Level 2 ult now.
Well, that was suddenly a game that was starting to slip away from Secret here in the mid game. It was like a 3-4k gold deficit, but Keen Gaming have given away a little bit.
They needed that so badly, and see now they have the Dagger on Puck, so they really should ramp up the aggression right now, because you still have the Nike's bomb if you want to use that. Just for a smoke, and you can kill so easily. Just as long as you have Doom, you can just go, and it is ready in 10 seconds, and he also has Blink Dagger, so you can just get into that OD or PA and just kill him quickly.
Do you not think they want to wait for Radiance, so they should just keep fighting with the Puck Blink?
Yeah, for sure. The Radiance is way too far away, and we see the Battle Fury up now. Like, you have to punish this.
Okay. Well, we'll see a few heroes playing around this top side of the map. Just Kaka's Rubik down bottom. He's kind of on split pushing, wave clearing duty as a Rubik, but it's the Doom. He's the strongest hero on the map if you're Keen Gaming, so they're going to be looking to play around him as much as possible. And he's TPing mid, possibly for a smoke here.
Yeah.
Down bottom with the Battle Fury. He's going to not necessarily reveal himself, but if they're watching this wave, yeah, they're pinging. They know he's here now, and they're running directly towards him. Kaka,
Doom.
He looks to do, yeah, he may get caught on this neutral camp here.
They see it.
Luckily for Nisha, he blinks forward. Old 11 gets hexed up immediately, though. The Impale there to follow up. The Dream Coil comes out now from the Puck. They're going to go in. They catch the PA with the glimpse back, and Nisha will get bursted down. Good smoke rotation from Keen Gaming.
Yeah, really well done. And they don't need to commit the Doom on that, so they can really just go again if they want to. Still, Secret doesn't have too much. Lion is getting closer to his Zags really early.
Yeah, we're seeing Dark, you know, show a different look. He had 7 games of Keeper in a row, and here on the Disruptor, he's been a key part of Keen Gaming's pickoffs and catch.
Yeah, and he's really strong right now as well, because once those 2 cores get BKB, he's going to struggle quite heavily to get a lot done. But so they don't have it yet, so they have this really good timing right now to just keep fighting. Yeah. They're taking over their map right now.
Especially if they can get this Radiance before those BKBs come online. Secret, they get the swap here. Doom could be in some trouble. He's been maledicted up. The Puck comes in with the silence, but there's no saving him. Yapso with the Finger of Death. Now he's building up the damage. Make sure to use the Mana Drain. Oh no, Yee's been caught as well. Secret, get another. He thought it was in some fog there maybe, but he got caught out and punished for his over-aggression.
Yeah, and it's so questionable as well, because they have a ward. They're seeing everything there. On the Sun of King Gaming, like, they saw them running at you, so you need to get out of there. Yeah. And just forcing that initiation for him, like, it's so bad. I think 2 cores dying. I mean, you don't expect a ward from Secret there on like this defensive ward, but it is there. And still, like seeing them running at you, you need to get out of there.
That's what Doom thought he was playing in Fog, but not the case. Secret, the vision game. Now Bounty Rune spawning, they'll get 2 apiece. It looks like, you know, Keen Gaming now maybe is where, well, you know, the aggression, the smoke moves failed. You gave Secret some gold. They want to just play a bit slower now for the Radiance, but Secret, they're not going to give him a chance to do so. They're smoking up themselves, and they have a DD, a lot of minus armor. This could be a potential Roshan.
Oh man, that DD. Shouldn't happen. Dark is ready. He's checking it out.
He's scout this one. Zai, no, they're going to sneak by. They don't want to go for a support. They want to sneak the Roshan.
Oh man, expect this at all.
This is so good, but they're going to get the pick on mid. Yapsaw may get punished for this one.
Oh, this is good. It's just completely baiting there, making sure that
there's still time to check it, but
yeah, I mean, you need to show on the map, and that's what he does there, so they don't think about the Roshan.
Can they punish this? They are headed that way. Kaka blinks in, he scouts them. Oh, can they kill the Roshan time? Nisha wants to finish it off. It's going to be a puck follow-up. He gets the nukes out, but he snatches the Aegis. Radiant gets the last hit. That's a lot of gold for Keen Gaming, but Secret get the important Aegis.
Okay, that is so good for middle.
That
is questionable. No, do they have the glimpse for this though? Glimpse is coming in.
Yep. Disruption should be able to get Zai.
Behind though.
Behind.
Aegis coming in.
Is he going to go in onto the supports? He goes in on the Rubik first, who's completely out of mana, has the trees to try and juke around, but there's going to be a crit. Dark drops a Static Storm. He's trying to just play inside of it, but he's got no help whatsoever. Keen Gaming forced to retreat. Nisha's PA, Battle Fury, and Aegis. They don't need no Aegis on Nisha when he's got this Aegis.
Secret is kind of outplaying him right now. The timing for Keen has kind of fallen off a little bit now, so they have to wait for the Radiance, which is really close now.
Yep.
Only 400 gold, so they kind of can fight after that again. They probably should just wait out the Aegis right now, though, because they don't have Doom either. So just chill a little bit. Don't try to give away too many pickoffs or towers.
Well, they wasted the Doom, though, so it's kind of hard for them to, like you say, defend these towers, but they're going to just do their best, you know, nuke out these waves, use the puck, use the Rubik, use their wave clear.
See, it's only 1k lead now. Getting that Roche kill is so important, though. It gives so much golden experience. Easy kill Puppy here. He's going for the day gun build. You see that a lot. And Puck is so good on this hero. Just bursting heroes. I think he's going to go for Lincoln, though. It's going to be, obviously, super necessary against Lion, because 1 CC on you and you die.
And the Hex is just instant. So,
yeah.
Like maybe like an Impale, you can kind of see it coming and phase shift react, but the Hex is going to cause you problems. So mid one, well, with a Hex of his own, so another reason to build that Lincoln's.
Gonna see the Axe coming very soon from Lion now, 300 more gold. Not sure I understand at this game, because the people that's gonna run in, it's gonna be Lifestealer who's got a BKB built in, right? So, and the Doom, so you're not gonna get a huge Lion ult. The cooldown reduction is super good, obviously. So that might be why he's doing it.
Yep.
Gonna smoke now. It's got Hex ready on OD. Again, just Puck's gonna have really hard time right now.
Yeah, they were hoping Puck maybe orbed in there. If Puck jaunted in and used his silence to clear the way, he would have been probably bursted here. Ooh,
really good scout there.
They're hunting, and luckily for Lifesteal, he's found himself a nice Ancient Creep, so you can't Hex that big fella. This is how you play Lifesteal with Radiance when you're up against double Hex, is just say, well, I'm going to make sure I'm magic immune. Who needs to play around Rage when you're 100% magic immune?
And they got a really good timing now. Lifestealer Radiance is ready, and Doom's got his ultimate.
The Rage, he didn't get the Radiance, but insta Hex! The Finger of Death is in, they lose the Lifesteal, a Secret! They're gonna get gold on the old 11, goes charging in with the Doom. Nisha's still got himself an Aegis though, so he's gonna break that Aegis. They lost the OD though, the swap initiated, they want to pull old 11 back in, but the Telekinesis is gonna repel Zai from chasing further. Oh my. The Hex was faster than the Rage.
I don't think that should happen. Just a little bit bad positioning. If that does not happen, man, they just get destroyed Secret in that fight. Because we see the Doom was ready with BKB going in. Oh man, if they just went a little bit earlier, that fight could have been devastating for Secret. But in the end, just Lifestealer and OD going down. Pretty even game right now.
These Hexes are going to be key when you're playing against multiple heroes with magic immunity. Can't quite kill off Zai there, but if you Hex the Lifesteal before a Rage, Doom before a BKB, Puck before he, uses Phase Shift, that's going to be a way to win a fight as Team Secret.
Zai is just going for the Auras, and he's also going to go for an Axe here. We don't see that too often, but, he knows he's going to die in the fight, so you just want to be as annoying as possible, so he can just keep casting spells with that Axe. which is going to work out great. Like, I kind of like that. There's not much other items you can get that will have a huge impact, so going to be interesting to see how that works out.
King Gaming looking to play aggressive once their ultis come back up. Are they just waiting on Doom and then they want to make plays, or can they go late game here?
I think they're fine going late game. Always, when you have Doom, you can always go late game, right? And Secret only has 2 of the cores that you want to Doom. Sometimes you play with Doom and you have like the enemy has 3 heals you have to Doom, and that's like makes the fight super hard. But this time there's only PA and the OD that you need to Doom. And we can also see like you can get the refresher, and Roche is going to die a lot of times this game, so there will be a refresher shard as well. So Doom is definitely scary late game. But on the same time, you know, Lion giving so much control. I think there's not a clear-cut winner who's going to win late game, because we've seen all OD like old late game just killing everything.
A game of, you know, who outplays who, like having vision for some of these key hexes, initiations. If Rubik can, you know, steal a Astral to save someone who's hexed, or steal a Finger of Death.
Yeah, pretty much always late game. It's almost 99% of the time whomever initiates first. So if you blink in with Doom and, you know, gets the OD, you're going to win the fight. Or in the same way you blink in with Hex the Doom and kill him first. You know, it's just what that comes down to. I'm going to have a pause now. At least it's not during a team fight. We got a couple times this tournament. Team speak. Okay.
Communication is very important in the game of Dota 2.
Well, I don't know how Secret communicates. I'm pretty sure it's just Puppy yelling at everyone.
So he doesn't need TeamSpeak, he just needs to yell louder.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go. Group up around the mid lane. Doom up soon, and yeah, there we go. They've got it now. Chicken.
Looks like they want to smoke. It's still true at this moment. Whomever initiates is going to win the fight. So you want to be the one smoking, attacking. Because if you're just sitting by, farming, you never know when the smoke is coming. And they're just going to kill you.
I also see multiple Lincolns queued up on Keen. Not a very commonly bought item, but when you're playing against these hexes, it feels almost crucial.
Well, they have a sentry there. They see that.
Saw the Ancients being cleared as well. They know the PA was just there, but...
And the enemy has been gone for too long now, so they know.
Secret try and take this fight. PA just got a BKB delivered, I believe. Yeah, they are ready to fight on Team Secret. This PA also is level 18, level 3 crit online.
Counter smoke. They're really strong right now.
It's so hard to deal with this PA now.
They have the Hex on OD. The D ward. Should have seen that, so they know they're here now. The pinging coming out.
They just lost some vision, and nobody attacked. No one showed on map, so should be clear that Secret are making moves of their own. What do you do against this PA BKB? Are you just running away, trying to kite it, or how do you deal with this PA in a team fight?
I think you just do him at this point, because he has to be a BKB. Otherwise, you could control him other ways with the puck ult and such things. So just do him. OD is not this. He's scary, obviously, but he's not this scary just yet. So let's get rid of the Nisha, and you should be fine, because Nisha needs to be able to blink on heroes and hit them.
Yeah, so even if you don't kill him, just make sure he doesn't have the blink strike to...
Yeah, I think you just do him and kite him and kill everyone else. They have a lot of damage on the side of Keen Gaming. They go on level 2 now.
Another kind of pseudo option is just try and burst through the PA's health pool before she can BKB. If Puck goes in, uses the full combo, that's going to be about 1,000 health gone, and he'll be less inclined to team fight.
Yeah, they do have the saves. The vengeful, and that's just what Sai will always do. He's always going to make sure to save his cores, and he's going to die for it most likely, but he's fine with that. There's smoke coming out here again. Like whoever initiates will 95% chance win the fight.
That's where both teams want to play around their vision as much as possible and play around where they feel the opponents don't have vision. So Secret wards up all over on their side of the map fairly defensively, are going to be charging across the map. That Roshan could be the next big objective. It hasn't respawned yet. It can't for at least a few more minutes.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Gaming really trying to posture themselves up here.
And nothing's gonna happen. Just waiting for the Roche right now, because you cannot give away the Roche for any team, obviously. And if Secret gets it, it's just so good against Doom. Just have that on PA, so he doesn't need to fear about getting Doom.
There's the timer. It's going to be a long respawn. Almost max duration. Secret are going to hover a courier over it, so trying to be a little bit sneaky about that. as far as not having to scout it out since they don't have any good heroes to do so. See King Gaming where they head next. Doom with an Ags queued up. So, I mean, you mentioned Doom in the PA through BKB. Ags is kind of nice because you just get that longer duration of Doom. Keep on, obviously, reapplying it, essentially.
Yeah, and even the Disruptor is position 5. He's not getting a lot of items, but once he gets that Ghost Scepter, it's going to be pretty annoying for PA unless he just kills him in half a second, which will most likely happen if he's not quickly, but just getting off that Ghost Scepter is going to be so annoying for PA. Because even if we just want to jump on the supports and kill him quickly to BKB. So just these few items can make a big difference for supports.
Every time we click Nisha, he's almost got a new item. He just got the BKB, it feels like, and he's almost, you know, he's got enough for a Reaver towards his Satanic. So I guess prioritizing Satanic so that Doom can not last as long. Little does he know, an Ag Scepter could be coming his way, so that Satanic for status resist may not be quite as effective.
I feel like he needs Link in this game because you should Doom the PA. I think you can control OD much easier. He is getting BKB as well, but he's not nearly as farmed. And PA is just going to slaughter you, so you need to make sure to Doom him, I think, right now.
This King Gaming, you know, kind of slowly increasing this gold lead. Is that, like, it looks like mostly just the Midases and the Devour gold kicking in.
Yeah, it gives so much gold for the Doom. We can see him being top net worth.
See there, win probability actually favoring Secret. So despite this gold difference, ever so slightly.
It's very even. You're gonna get to see Doom getting 40 DPS soon as well, level 20. It's actually pretty relevant against a hero like PA because she's got pretty low HP. It's gonna be, like, she will pretty much die from a Doom.
A lot of pressure on these teams in the lower bracket. Very tense game one. And Roshan, 30 seconds away, respawning soon.
The problem for Keen right now is that they can't really kill Roche that quickly. Sure, they have a medallion, but compared to Secret Gaming, P just crits that guy, he dies, so they can probably sneak it if you just get a kill, whereas Lifestealer and the King Gaming, they need to kill a few heroes because they're not going to kill that Roche quickly at all.
You can see how important it is. Like, Kaka's got money for the Aether Lens, but he's not going to buy it when, you know, a Roche fight, buyback can be so important, so that's where I imagine a lot of these heroes want to have buyback unless it's a big key item. Lifestealer says this Lincoln Sphere could win us a fight. I'm not having buyback because this item will prevent me from getting hexed potential.
Yeah, we see the Puck also going to the Lincoln. These defensive items, so many hexes.
Well, chicken, he gets instantly hexed after the Lincoln's breaks. They see it and they break his spirit, and they're gonna get another one. The banish comes out onto Rubik. Oh my, what a big kill. Secret, they get the Finger of Death. Yapso says hello, gets his 4th Finger of Death charge, and that's gonna be the easy Roche for Team Secret. No buyback on Lifestealer.
Oh, that is a questionable buyback. If you don't have Lifestealer, there's no way you take this fight, but he still buybacks, and
that's what I would think.
And they still want to go, and they have the Doom. They used to be BKB on PA, so maybe they still can take this, but it seems very doubtful.
They are playing for it. Doom goes charging on the BKB, throws out the Doom. They go on the PA here. Side swap initiates, tries to deal with the puck here, but he's in okay position with the Static Storm on the OD. OD's in trouble. He's got no BKB. 11. He's still winning this fight. The Doom, it's going to be wearing off soon. Can't he? He's trying to life steal. He's life stealing Roche. He's being bad. He's being bad again. Oh my god! Roshan takes out the PA. It can't be serious. Mid one. Don't get bashed. Mid one. Watch out. He's got backup. Puppy takes the Roshan for him. And Team Secret have secured an agent, but they've lost Nisha, and Old 11 is back. Yamsel's being chased down here. Mid one fighting on through. He's being lifted up in the air. Oh, Mid one. Figure of Death is back. Kaka gets deleted. And Secret, have they won this fight? Cheese, Mid one. He pops the cheese as well. Secret have taken out a 3rd. It's a dieback for Old 11. Puppy now.
No Lifestealer.
Oh, chicken.
Your team is dead. You can't run in there like this.
Oh, he's been hexed. Oh, chicken.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, indeed. It's another kill. Team Secret demolish King Gaming at the Roshan pit. Nisha just shaking his head. Oh my gosh, that Roshan bash. He knew, he's like, oh, I've got a lifesteal Roche.
If only Odie got bashed as well, that would have been hilarious. Oh, that fight, it looked pretty good for him overall. A lot of buybacks were used, but ultimately Secret just takes that fight. And they're going to get Punk as well now.
These heroes don't have buyback.
They're
Punk
collapsing
does,
right now.
but the other 3 don't. And that's a lane of Rax here. Tier 2 towers are up. Look at that roller coaster dip. Straight to the top, then right down the bottom they go, zipping down. 90% almost for Team Secret's win probability, and they're getting racks here. Can only get one lane because of those tier 2 towers, but PA is also pushing out mid, so they're going to go for this tier 2 and see what else Secret can get.
No need to buy back on Puck here. You're not going to be able to defend bottom anyway. Middle, however, maybe he still needs to buy, but they're just going in. They still have the Aegis because he didn't die. No Hex though, but they're so high level on the course now. It should be really hard for King Gaming to defend.
Doom will be up when Doom respawns, but you say hard to defend. Puck not buying back, and I think even if he does. Yep, this is going to be 2 lanes of Rex here. Secret just outplaying King Gaming at the pit there, and it all started with that brutal Lifestealer pickoff.
Oh man.
They must have like clicked him, seen the Lincolns, and knew they had to break it, and then instantly Hex afterwards.
Yeah, you got to be pretty salty about your Lifestealer. I feel like getting caught out like that, you can't do it at a major this far in. And even like when he was in the golem, he got caught out and died. So Old Chicken, he's kind of struggling pretty heavily this game. And you know, as he spawns, he runs back into the fight even when it's completely over, just out of frustration, it feels like, and he just dies again. Like Lifestealer is having a really hard game here. He's got to be pretty upset.
Lincoln's as an item against the Doom. OD's going to get one, and he may just be getting this to help out his PA, if anything, because PA has been the main Doom target.
He's going to Lincoln, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. This will be so hard now, because with the BKB Lincoln, he can't just go ham. And at this point, Secret is just so far ahead with the Aegis, and they're definitely not going to sit back with the Aegis. They can't just keep going and attacking. And this is looking really rough right now. King Gaming.
Yeah, they have really hit a roadblock here. Lifestealer suddenly falling off a lot in terms of his farm. Puck is probably wishing for a level 25 talent at this point to get that GPM rolling, but still a bit of a ways to go. And Secret, as you mentioned, they're not going to hold back. They've got Aegis, they've got BKBs. Mid one taking the DD, as we'll see them take the tier 1 and likely this tier 2 tower as well. And King Gaming, this could be their last team fight if they are forced to defend their high ground.
Let's see if they actually go for it. Looks like they do want to push here. I still think King Gaming can take this fight if they just blink in Doom, the PA, and then just Snipes bomb a support. They can just probably win this fight still.
They're gonna just try and chip away at mid one. He's got the Aegis, so he's begging. That's why he took the DD. He's actually going to be the tower sieger. They don't want Nisha to get doomed here.
And he is hiding. They need the Doom on PA badly.
The siege creeps there.
They're not Nike's bombing at all here. They need to ult him, I think. You're just wasting the ult like that. I don't know about that. Looks like they're just gonna sit back in base. I don't think you can win Dota this way. Just defending, you need to go and kill them.
Perhaps just hoping to wait out this Aegis, but King Gaming are on the back foot, and yeah, you can't just always play conservatively when you're on the back foot. At some point, yeah, you have to take a chance. And it looks like that chance is going to be here on mid lane. They get the Doom out on Nisha. He's going to get bursted by the Puck. Dagon has buyback here. And they go on mid one. They want to get this OD. Perhaps the Aegis not expiring quite yet here. As they're going to change targets. Go on the others. Go on the others. Buyback on the PA. Nowhere to TP except to try. Doom's got no big heavy finger of death from Yapsaw. Deletes the Doom. And they want on Chicken Sanities. Removes it from the fight. Static Storm came too late. As Lifesteal, we forced a buyback. Swap onto Kaka's Rubik. He's in trouble now as well. Hex up the Impale there. The Ghost Scepter will not save him as OD just racks up the damage and the insta-steal. Convincing team fight from Secret, and Aegis now expires, and King Gaming,
they can't do a lot right now.
Yeah.
No buybacks, 3 versus 5. PA is coming back with everything, and that's Mega Creeps. The Night's Bomb is coming in a little bit late now. Here he comes.
Puck goes Blink silencing in. The Nake's going to pop out with the Rage, but he's 1v4. He's in trouble. No swap, luckily, to pull him back in, but that didn't do a whole lot, Bulldog.
No. At this point, you don't want to GG because this is the loser bracket, but I don't think they can do anything at this point. It should be pretty easy here.
Yeah, they're going for the tier 4s. Respawn time still at 20 seconds here, and there's just not much King Gaming can do. At some point, you've just got to go in, or you're just going to type those 2 letters you don't want to, and it is called GG. Well played. Team Secret take game 1.
Wow, that was... I feel like King Gaming had a better draft early game, how they were really doing well. Things were looking good, but just a few poor fights, Puck getting caught out, and Honestly, I feel like Lifestealer, I don't want to flame him too much, but he played pretty bad that game, and I think you're going to be pretty upset getting caught out like that, and then after the Roche fight.
line here for Keen Gaming, and they get to perform in front of a packed crowd here. And next it, the Stockholm Major on the way in the lower bracket. We got game number 2 here of the series. Secret, of course, 1 game up. Let's find out what's going to happen in this game number 2. We got Fog, Lizzard, Zero Action Slacks, gentlemen.
We're not going to have a Doom, though.
Yeah, they banned the Doom instead of the Nyx, it seems, this time around. Even though we saw Nyx having such a high win rate, that Doom was definitely causing problems for Secret.
It's possible that they will not go with the OD again. Puppy is a kind of a guy that he doesn't really have to stick to the same draft time after time again, and he does have a team full of versatile players, so he can test something else.
But
I think I heard him say something actually during the group stage.
Yeah,
he was like, I'm going to give them their comfort, and then you know what? I'm going to take it away from them after even if we beat it, I'm going to take it away because maybe they got some ideas out of it. We showed our hand, whatever.
I think you might actually do it again. He's a sicko. He likes to know I just kicked your ass with that draft, and I'm going to start off with the same one.
They actually pick it up, so that OD is still open. They can go for the OD, And you cannot pick the OD on the side of Keen because Nyx is against you. Keen, however, when it comes to these first 3 bans, they just aimed the Upstore and Puppy again. Nothing really. Were these the same draft? The same bans?
Those 3 are the same bans. They're the ones.
The Keen one, I mean.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, the Keen ones are the exact same bans as game number 1.
Well, they ain't bad bands, though.
So you probably want to juggle Lifestealer here versus the Nyx. Like, it just if you want to play one of those 2 heroes, they're so good versus this.
Keen previous game, of course, opened with the Puck as well as the Doom. So they might still get their hands on the Puck if they wanted to. I mean, Yee's Puck is always a solid choice, but do you want to first pick it into a Nyx Assassin?
Nyx works a bit better versus the Puck, so it could be a little bit problematic to pick that Puck, even though you are expecting an OD on the side of Secret. And Puck had a decent lane there. Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Sir?
They take the jug at least, though, so they want to switch it a little bit, especially after the last game when they played Lifestealer and it went so poorly. I think they're like, all right, let's go for this jug. They don't want to go for the Coddle, obviously, that they love a lot because they're versus that Nyx, but Lich. So they've got. Oh, this is a strong combo, right? The Lich jug dueling.
Lich.
Lich. Yeah.
He got nerfed quite hard.
I was gonna say this was a good combo about a month ago.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to the Grimstroke plus jug. Like the combo was like the best combo in the game when Grimstroke just came out. And when Lich got changed, it was also very difficult to deal with that. But now it's not.
Oh, like, there you go.
As strong.
Outworld Devourer yet again, and bro. Lich and Jug good, Grimstroke and Jug good, Lich, Juggernaut, Grimstroke. Best, bro. Think about it.
But I don't like that combo sport.
Yeah, when you don't know who's the 4 then.
Yeah. You don't really. Grimstroke can be a good 4, but he shines on position 5. It's one of those heroes such as, if I would have to compare him, I'd compare him to Winter Wyvern when it comes to economy, because he farms just as well, and he doesn't really need any resources, right? You don't really have to commit into having him a position 4. You can just have him 5. And Lich, he's always a 5. Like, he's always a 5. He has to be a 5. Right, so they just ban out the Puck now on the side of Secret. The standard stuff versus the OD, even though they have a Nyx Assassin just destroys that hero throughout the game, but they go with the OD, they go with the ban because, you do have ODs.
Yep.
Dire team ban.
All right. Oh, the Puck ban from Keen. Interesting. I mean, Zai did play that hero. Yapstor played him as well, so...
And they have a Jug, right? So they're trying to protect their Juggernaut a little bit here because that coil is just so devastating versus Jug.
The Illuminati?
What was the 5th ban in the last time by Secret when they had the OD? Sorry.
They banned out the Viper.
They banned out the Viper, but also because they had the PA, so they didn't want that Nether Toxin versus the PA. It just ruins the hero, destroys both passives.
Oh, my bad. I meant second phase, second ban.
Second phase, second ban, they had Grimstrike and Pugna.
Okay, so it's the Grim. They do it again. They actually take it out anyway.
You were right, Slacks.
You all laughed at the OD Open and the Grimstroke ban. Now look at you.
Oh, I mean, it is a good combo, but at the same time, it does put you in a little bit of a bad position when it comes to your 4 and 5.
Now, in the previous game, we did have the uncharacteristic 5 pick and or 5th pick position 5,
Disruptor,
which was unorthodox. Lich normally is position 5, right? So at least we don't have that one.
Yeah.
Which hero, which role do you want to see prioritized on Keen? Who should have the gotcha pick?
I'm sorry, I'm very disturbed by that picture and took all of my focus away.
It's usually one of the, I mean, it's usually one of the cores, but the thing is with Keen, I think Kaka is so important. I'm wondering if maybe you rate Kaka's hero a little bit higher.
Well, that tiny on him is devastating to most teams, but I think they lost within the last 2 games, right? So they are kind of like, let's experiment a little bit, and I think that's hurting them a lot. However, with this Jug, with the healing board, with the Lich, I can already see them having that aggressive potential early on.
They're taking a lot of time.
They ban out the life stealer.
I mean, honestly, I think the clockwork. Okay, there we go.
So that's the Kaka hero.
That's a Kaka hero. Honestly, Clock has been buffed out of his mind, and this hero is pretty strong right now, so...
Great to isolate both of these heroes. I mean, he's good versus in a lot of situations just to isolate. He's like, it's always like, you see an Earthshaker, you see a Bane, you see Nick, you see these heroes that just get trapped inside of there.
Yeah.
Like, it's a clockwork.
A long time ago, there was a team in this major, their name was Team Liquid, and they lost to Clockwork quite hard. Like, Clockwork destroyed them on position 4, went like ham. Was it Kaka? I'm not certain, but...
Well, of course, this is the second time that these 2 teams face, and when they Secret and Keen faced earlier, it was Kaka on the Clockwork.
Yeah.
But remember, both of those games, again, the first 15 minutes were looking good for Keen, and that was Kaka's Clockwork that made a lot happen there. Both of the games they did also end up losing, though.
Yeah, they kind of lose the control of the strings, and they lose the control of the game after the first 15 minutes, even if they are winning, which is very problematic, as it shows that Secret is a more stable team. I've faced Secret before, and I've won versus them early on, and then they just crush us with some split pushes with better movements across the map.
So how do you deal with that? How, if, you know, they have a coach, he sees them losing the first, or winning the first 15 minutes and then just, I don't know, fall off. Is that a draft issue? Is that a captaining issue in game? What causes that?
I can't say it's a draft issue, because it's happened in so many of their games now. Yesterday, the same thing happened versus fnatic. The games were like, one of the games was close until 15 minutes, and then just boom, it completely switched around. So I think something is going on with their calling. Maybe someone's waiting for an item timing in some of the games, because they do sit back and it literally hits that 15-minute mark, and we see them all go to jungle kind of thing.
Yes.
They're all farming for that next item. So I think just like, they should just be making plays, not worrying about their items so much. Just play with the strength of their draft.
Oh, yikes.
Shadow Demon.
Anyway, I love the Shadow Demon pick. You know, in this draft, they have a lot of incoming damage coming out from Keen, but on Secret, they have save.
Yeah.
Clockwork goes on somebody, he's going to get astraled, he's going to be put into the Dark Ball, and go anywhere. Same thing with Juggernaut ult, same thing with even Lich. I mean, it's just great so far.
SD can save OD, OD can save SD, so... it's really hard to initiate on
You don't have to worry so much about this Lich armor now either. In some of the situations, you just ult, and it's going to constantly purge, so you can't actually throw the target. You can't actually throw this armor on the target you're focusing. So usually Lich is like, oh, haha, you're going on a hero, I'm going to frost armor them, but not going to happen if you're demonic purge. And that's a troll and a Jug on the same team.
What is this? Troll
it has been played, honestly, and Troll is going to be mid versus the OD. It's not the most horrible lane for that Troll, and there are teams that have played this.
Yeah.
So.
But the overall scheme of the game, like OD is like, okay, I'm versus a Troll Warlord, right?
Exactly.
He pops his ulti and you just put him under.
Yeah. There's the Shadow Demon as well.
Exactly.
You have 2 heroes versus that Troll. This is, I mean, we've seen it before. It can be played, but versus these heroes...
I see a lot of kiting potential too. Like even if he isn't getting like just banished, there's the demonic purge too. Where you're saying you're gonna move the Lich armor, but if you just use it on Troll, Troll is screwed. He is not really moving inside the fights, and that hero is 100% mobility dependent.
You know what I see? I see 3 seconds left on their bonus time.
Yeah.
I see a panic pick right there.
What, Troll? Well,
a Troll panic pick, because there's so many counters already. How does he fit?
Radiant team bad.
Morphling. Oh,
Lord in heaven, that is a Morphling for Team Secret. This is...
with a Shadow Demon too, with double saves.
You said 12 victories on that PA. I just wonder how many wins do they have on the Morphling.
I actually jinxed them the last time. They were playing in, what was it? It was the KL Major. And it was Nisha having like a 13 or 11-0 or more win streak, and I was like, I called it out. I was like, oh, 11-0 win streak Morphling. He lost that game that I said it. So.
In this tournament so far, he's only won on Morphling. So at least he's. It's easy to have a win streak on a lot of heroes if your team is winning all the time.
Yeah, but he's playing Morphling out of his mind, and this hero is a strong laner too.
And he's doing a different build too, right? He's doing the SNY I was seeing, which is a different approach than a lot of the other players are.
Right, Keen, they ban out the Ursa. right, they're expecting Zaya, I guess, to play that Ursa, right?
Maybe thinking because these don't hit Roche the best, I guess. I'm not
why
sure.
Ursa? Like, is Ursa even...
5 seconds remaining.
All right.
I'm not too sure about that ban.
Versus the Lich and the Jug. Okay.
You know, he's scary.
He's scary bear, yeah. Troll Warlord makes him miss every single attack and then he's useless, but maybe they know something.
Now, it will be interesting to see what hero Secret's gonna ban out. We are assuming, of course, that we're looking for an 11 hero. For an offlaner?
Yeah, most likely. This Clockwork can be played as 3, but I really think it's Kaka. I really think this is position 4 clock, so we're waiting for 11 hero.
Could Troll or Jogger be played as a 4?
No, I mean I've seen Troll support, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Like I've seen that Orb of Venom where you swap.
Yeah, then you swap, so you have the hits, but
and this is not the right game to try that out.
No. You're playing versus a Nisha Morphling with no stuns.
Dire team pick.
Like it's already looking real hard, and not only just no stuns. Like they have to. I think they might have to run some aggressive tri-lane or something to put pressure. Because right now I'm not seeing them actually put any pressure if that Morphling's in the safe lane.
Okay, Magnus makes a little bit of sense there. You can really beef up that Troll Warlord and help out the Juggernaut as well, too. So, very heads-up ban there by Team Secret. I can buy that one.
Yeah, I like that ban.
Because with that Magnus, you'd perhaps be able to just lay back and farm. Because as Fox said, they have absolutely no way of pressuring this Morphling. Clock, this hero is an amazing position 4, but one difficulty that he has is when he's playing versus these high mobility heroes such as Morphling. Oh, Legion.
Ooh.
Legion Commander.
I was actually thinking that would be nice for Keen, because then you can buff up your 2 cores and stuff, but
I mean,
we're gonna have a Zaya Legion at this rate.
Triple save.
Triple save.
They've got press the attack, they've got double disruption.
It's save Private Nisha.
Yeah. And they've got now 2 different, or now they've got a way to actually deal with the Jug if he is going for any type of split push. He can't actually just spin TP out. There's a threat of the Legion Commander a lot of times to just get that duel on him.
The only... Oh, Nature's Prophet. Wait. Alright.
So NP Clock are going to be the ones to try to pressure onto that Morphling.
So they can pressure that Morphling. At the same time, Secret might just look at it this way. Let's just put Zai versus Nature's Prophet, an old school counter. We can just LC versus the Prophet and go aggro with the Morphling, which isn't really... I mean, Jug would still out-farm him on that lane, so they're most likely going to stick to their lanes properly, send the Morphling safe lane.
Yeah. But we've seen 11 play Nature's Prophet. Again, did good the first 15 minutes. It was against Secret as well. They did end up losing that game as well, but let's see if it works out better this time round. Slacks, I can already see the doubt on your face.
Ooh, you know... I love the professional players. I know they know a lot more about Dota than I do. But even I saw a lot of that draft coming. I think I gotta go with Secret. Troll is a no-no for Daddy.
All right, we got one for Secret. How about you, Lizzard? I'm
gonna go with Keen, just for the lulz. I want game 3. And I think that Secret is lacking a little bit of damage early on. So if Keen can take a game, maybe it's gonna be this one, but it's looking really hard.
All right.
0 stuns versus a Morphling, and it's Nisha. I have to go Secret. I can't go against it.
I can't go against Secret as well. It's gonna be a tough one for Keen to pull this one out. But if they do, they force out that 3rd game. So let's see what's gonna happen. Of course, this game as well. Remember, you can vote for your MVP. It is hashtag and then the player names. But enough of that. It is time for the game. So let's head over to Gods and Bulldog.
Hello and welcome. It is time for game number 2 now, as we take our way into Team Secret and Keen Gaming.
It's going to be good. We got a little bit of a treat. We're going to Prophet and offlane, finally, not on that position 5. So I'm going to enjoy watching that and flaming it a little bit.
Yeah, you have a high standard for offlane Nature's Prophets, I hear.
Yeah, of course. And this game, he's probably going to play against a Morphling, which is, he should be able to win that. You know, the support on the Morphling side is not the strongest, so I expect a lot right now.
I mean, 11 looked pretty good last game. I don't think you can say he let his team down, so...
Yeah, he played really well on the Doom, for sure.
Well, first off, Blightstone first, this okay? You like his item build?
Yeah, we're fine. Everything is fine so far. Okay. This Treants, not
oh, the cosmetic game. Oh, disappointing.
Yeah. Let's see how they lane here. So they do Nisha top still with the Shadow Demon. Actually, Shadow Demon, that might be a little bit annoying lane. Since you got the buff on Shadow Demon, the spam of Shadow Poison, mana cost got reduced. It's actually pretty hard to lane against.
Okay.
Let's see if their Clock needs to help him here. We're just gonna do solo here. If Nisha free farms, we've seen this too many times that he just still win the game. You need to stop him.
And this guy, every game I feel like we're watching Secret, he just farms at such a fast rate after getting a good start. We saw it last game with PA, we've seen it in their previous series, so definitely the player to worry about if you're King Gaming. The issue is we see also Secret constantly draft these heroes to enable him. They get all these saves, they always try and secure his lane. How do you play into like the double banish, the press the attack? Like how do you even kill Nisha when these heroes are on his team?
That is a good question. You don't. He's not gonna die this game. But, I mean, there is a way. We'll see how the Clock do, because that's pretty much the only lockdown they got. Prophet, this is a really good silence. Orchid on him, for sure. So that will absolutely be really good against Morphling, if you can just get it off and in a good timing. Does get the bounty rune. So there's 3 for 1 here. Good start. They need every bit they can get here.
Yeah, immediately, Clockwork will TP into the top lane. See if he does any tricks with the wave. That doesn't look like he wants to go to the cogs early on, at least not yet. As they try and get that. No, they're going to try and block the whole wave. Keep the Morphling as far away from the tower as possible so that you can harass him here in lane.
It's really squishy, so in the middle lane, got the Troll against OD.
Yep. Troll unable to get that range creep on the first wave. That's what he was gunning for. A matchup where should be pretty even, do you think, or do you think someone has an edge?
No, I think both will just kind of farm. No one's really going to die. So everyone is just going to farm there. Bottom, though.
Yeah. You have Lich Jug. This is kind of becoming an iconic dual lane. I mean, Lich has not seen that much play at this tournament, but when Lich was kind of the most played 5, there was a lot of Lich Jug.
Yeah, they got some nerf, though, luckily. But yeah, just a spin. Actually going a little bit bottom, just doing some harass here. Yeah, just the spin and Frost Armor is so annoying to deal with. But they got heal from Legion Commander. Should be fine here.
We'll see how the Jug plays around his own heal, the Healing Ward, which doesn't quite move as fast as it used to, so it's a bit easier to kill that, which is a lot of gold in lane if you are able to snipe it. Early battles coming up top where Kaka just trying to harass with Old 11 as much as possible. Puppey, oh, back at bottom, Zai's been gone on. Uh-oh, the Swedish offlaner gives up first blood as King Gaming strike first with the Lich Jug. Looks like they just hit level 2 and went in.
Yeah, too big expected. Saida said in most games, just to ensure that Yapsu gets to some levels. So he dies there intentionally, of course.
One more poison. Is this going to be enough with the magic stick? It doesn't look like it. Old 11 should be fine. Level 1 poison. Puppey has double mango though, so
he's used all his mana now. But having Clock here, you really want to have a range here. Just keeps hitting this Morphling. Clock can't do a lot. Because even if you cog down the Morphling, obviously, he's just going to waveform away. So it's not a fun lane.
Yeah, especially with the Blightstone, you want to have another hero to get those right clicks off, but not the case.
And so there will be a Morphling that will be very from this game. That is scary, because again, the panel talked about it. There is not a lot of lockdown this time around. You have to go Orchid.
Oh, another kill that bottom. Zai gets the bonus movement speed from the overwhelming ult, but there's another slow. Next Nova comes out, 1 or 2 more right clicks. Dark gets the kill. Has a magic stick too. Yapso's not going to get the kill immediately. 1 more right click, not quite enough with the Carapace. He has the boots movement speed. We'll chase him down for the revenge.
I feel like he could have run up there instead of into the Nyx, but sure, it's still good at trade.
Yep. Back at top. Nature's Prophet continues to do what he can, but can't really contest the farm, but it's mid lane where mid 1 has been contested. Troll with 7 denies, 16 last hits to the 11th 0 of mid 1. It is so far going much better for the Troll than the OD.
Yeah. Well, Troll is one of the strongest laners, so got 70 damage right now.
Yep. Morphling getting some handy range creeps in. He's already had a couple in this lane up top. And we'll secure those range creeps using his adaptive strike. Oh, so important in lane to get all those extra gold.
They're not managing to harass the Morphling enough top. He's only used two of his tangos, so things are not looking super hot right now. That lane still 1k lead though. I mean, the Prophet is farming a lot and it's got 10 denies, so he's not doing poorly at all. Should be happy with this.
I mean, seeing the CS here, it's King Game, they're already up 1k gold. We're just 3-4 minutes in, very early days, but the pressure is there, and the pressure is also on Nisha up top. Gets away from the battery assault with the help of the disruption, so he will survive, but with only 1 tango, he may be forced to bring out some more regen or forced to play a bit more cautiously in this lane.
And not having waveform there hurts him a lot. So the lane is going good top. In fact, every lane is going good here. It's just playing with them.
Yep. These right clicks from Old 11 doing some good damage here. Nisha
just pretending.
Kind of baiting. He may just be TP's home or what the plan's going to be. One. Back at mid, struggling. All three lanes kind of being won, even if just in a very small way for Keen Gaming. At least so far. Puppy going in aggressively, has the cogs in the battery assault. There's a lot of charges here, but it's just level 1 poison, so he's not going to get the kill. And Puppy trapped in those cogs. One or two more right clicks. Kaka wants the kill. We'll get him with the battery. And Nisha in trouble as well. This could be a double kill. Nisha is going to turn and fight here with the more strength available. Still no waveform, but doesn't look like he's going to need it.
And this is such a nice thing for Prophet. You just TP back home and use your teleportation ability. Just go and...
Mid one.
Is that going to be a solo kill?
Solo kill. One more right click. It's enough damage.
Boy.
Yapsol comes in a little bit too late. He got some salve regen there. Nicely played by Ysil's a fairy fire. He better pop that one. There he goes. Pops it to stay alive. And Yapsol, well, he's still chasing with a carapace, but doesn't have the kill. He even says, I can throw a carapace now. And he even has shrines to fall back to if he wants to go for a little shower and heal up.
And that hurts so much. I'm not super familiar with this matchup, but I'm pretty sure you should not get solo
looking
kill.
For the carapace, not going to find it.
Just the levels you get from that is so good now. So all the lanes are going super well here. Bottom as well. They're trying for another kill here. And just TP out. What happened?
Tough lane for Legion. The fact that those Lich slows can outslow the bonus movement speed is making it quite difficult for him, because normally that overwhelming odds allows you to run away from a Blade Fury, but Lich with the double slows. Good top. Jet continuing to be pressured here. Trying to do some shopping in the side. Gets his boots. Kaka, who's he going for here? Wants Puppy. No disruption still. And oh, he doesn't get the cogs pull in, so Kaka will be forced back.
Just farming those cogs. Makes your gold.
Yep. Take what you can get when you're getting pressured like this. 3k gold lead.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. He wants to kill top, though.
Make this happen. Gets the
Got
ward
double
there.
Damage. It should be able to be a kill.
Nisha's so low though.
Prophet. Oh yeah, he's got nothing here.
It's kind of baiting. They're going to go for the support instead. It looks like the clockwork held up here. 11. Can he help his buddy out? The double damage gets the cogs, but he pulls in Yapsol with him. And Yapsol gets pushed back into the tower a little bit with the Sprout here. Not going to be enough damage. Instead, it's mid with the slow from the Lich Armor. They're going for the kill on mid one. Another slow comes out. Is there a Nova? I don't know if he's even going to need it. One or two more right clicks in mid one. Goes down to Yi on the Troll Warlord.
Oh man, this aggression from Keen Gaming.
Got Omni Slash.
Well. He's got Omni Slash.
Oh, he's clipping. He's trying to keep his creeps alive, knowing that he can't Omni Slash by the creep wave. But if he just keeps right clicking him, and there's the Omni Slash, he gets him away from the creeps. Oh, chicken. Making some amends for last game, perhaps.
Yep, for sure. And everywhere there's solo kills.
Yeah.
Things are looking really good here. And
oh, gets the insta first hit route, but not going to be able to go in. Dodges the astral damage. Back at top. What's going on here? Old 11. Nature's Prophet gets some more treancy, but he's taking a lot of damage. This shadow poison damage is going to rack up. Kaka gets the kill on Yapsol elsewhere. The poison, not enough. Old 11 turned. Oh no! 11! He didn't die to the poison. One more. He goes down. He could have just ran and lived. I don't think he realized the poison wasn't going to finish him off. He thought he was dead, so he turned around to get some damage off.
Yeah, that's what happens. Prophet is a really hard hero, so... yeah, this is looking super good right now. They just need to make sure that the clock gets the book soon in 2 minutes to get the hook shot, and then they can just keep up this aggression.
This Jug is so farmed, and mid one is getting constantly ganked and killed in mid 11 on respawn. TP's in for the kill. May want to go for Yapsol. He doesn't have a way out of the Sprout if they've got that one. Yapsol slowed down again. No carapace. It's just a kill after kill. Troll Warlord.
Secret getting overrun right now.
This is the Keen Gaming that we saw in the group stage. These teams met in the groups, and it was Keen Gaming who were up 17 kills to 2 despite losing the game.
I'm just looking at their lineup right now. Like, who's going to create the space for them? Nick's on level 4. Legion, like, he's got like no farm at all. Who's going to create this space? It's going to be a rough one for sure. And yeah, hookshot is coming up in 1 minute now. He's going to go to Vessel and Kaka. Obviously super good against the Morphling. It's going to work out great. Just want to be able to get the tower soon as well.
Definitely concerning for Team Secret. The size of this lead and the farm of some of these heroes, even though we're just 9 minutes in, it's not often you see this poor of a start from Team Secret. See if Nisha can get the space he needs to catch up, because it is catch up. Jug is so far ahead of him in farm. Kaka's there with a battery assault. Has the mana for the waveform if he pops his stick here. Nisha.
Cool damage coming in.
Top, they want to get that jewel. They're going to pull him in, and Nisha securing the last hit. Secret get their 4th kill of the game, and it feels like they're finally, getting themselves on the board here as Old Chicken rotates in. He is scattered by an observer ward, but he is so strong on this Jug.
Got drums as well.
Yeah, he wants to die for some of these kills.
Sai,
the drum.
He's gonna die.
Yeah, the slows are there. Sai is pretty fast. He's gonna play Fury in with the troll rotation as well. The whole party of Keen Gaming shows up to top lane. 4 heroes up here. Just the Clockwork sitting in mid trying to get a level 6.
Yeah, it's fine when you just kind of like big commitments as long as you get the tower, which they should be able to get here. Yep. So, and bottom, you usually want to punish the other side while this is happening, but that is not going to go down at all. Wolfing is running down there, but that is not going to happen.
Even got 3 bounty runes out of it. 11 TP'd bottom on the Nature's Prophet to secure one. Needs to be careful he doesn't go down to the Nyx. Looks like he is getting gone on, and yeah, they're going to get the kill on Nature's Prophet. Nyx setting that one up.
Yeah, really nice. Nice time from the fog there. Getting in there. Yeah.
Oh, no hookshot needed apparently, says Kaka. Doesn't have much in the way of backup, although Troll is coming in.
Troll, can he reach it?
He's got phase boots in a few seconds. He's going to need it, I believe. Impale is there and will land to stop the Troll from chasing. For Fury not being alive, that would have been the hero to secure that kill. If Nature's Prophet was there with the ult, he is throwing it. Can he get the kill?
Oh,
he finds him. Snipes him at the shrine, and they're going to pull in Puppey as well, the Shadow Demon. He does not want to take this fight. Puppey of all people.
Hook is ready.
Yeah, Hook catches Yaps on the backlines with the battery assault. That's 3 more kills.
They're just running them over right now. This laning stage is just being so good for them. They can just keep taking the towers now. The Vlad's coming out on Prophet in his second as well here. Up to 7 these trees, so you can just keep going bottom next. And again, all the cores are so under-farmed on the side of Secret. The only Morphling is doing okay, but even so, you see Juggernaut and Troll Warlord.
Well, so with the Legion pick, we're kind of seeing it get exposed a little bit. The weak laning stage against Lich Jug not looking good as Zai trying to defend with the overwhelming odds. Will pull the wave off the tower, but knows he cannot get too close to these heroes.
Zai's got no items. Scraping enough for face boots. Just another tower going down.
Yep, they use the disruption, but that's purely defensive to stop the Jug getting on top of them. And I think Secret know all they can hope for is Nisha to just get what scraps of farm he can on the map. He's sitting on 1k gold here. We'll see which way he goes item-wise, but his farm and levels is just not where you'd normally expect Nisha to be.
Panel talked a little bit about the damage from Secret. They have not the greatest right now. The 2 supports, like Nyx does like no damage. Shadow Demon can do a lot of damage, but it's very unlikely for you to get to 5 stacks, and it's really slow damage as well. So Legion as well, no items. They have no damage to kill these people, and with a healing ward, just gonna go from tower to tower. Nisha is trying to get bottom, he did get bottom, but that's all they got right now.
And I like we're seeing such aggression. The phase drums on Jug, Troll playing early, and we're not seeing this greedy, Battle Fury Troll build. Goes for the defusal. Battle Fury Troll, I feel like it just loses every single game I see it, but Keen Gaming know they're using the early game strength of Troll with his strong lane to snowball.
Just going high ground here. Very aggressive.
13 minutes in.
Very cool here.
Kaka's like, I've got a hook shot. They can't come close. They lose the healing ward, so they may need to back off. An 11, which TP's out in front of them. But he's got teleportation, so he can come back into this fight. It's a bit of a bait TP. Will Nisha try and take this fight? They have an observer ward, so I don't imagine King Gaming will be caught by surprise. It's a heads-up play.
I mean, by just going there, you force the enemy team to defend, right? So they're not out farming. It's only Nisha doing that, and Nisha needs to have some space in these fights to kill someone. And if your entire team has no farm because they're sitting in base, I don't know how you play this Morphing. And usually he goes for that Sanjin Yasha Scotty build, but this time around he has to go for shotgun because he needs to burst people. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
King Gaming, despite the early being in the early game, Jug's not even level 10 with his talent. They just don't these kills. Hookshot in, they're going to immediately catch the OD. There is a save from Puppey, uses the disruption, but pulling him onto the cogs in mid one, he's going to come out of this Astral and instantly die. Blade Fury is there. The healing ward.
Keep going here. There's nothing stopping him. Healing ward is up.
Yep.
There's Nisha is not even close to a tower, so they're not training anything here.
They don't have any real good heroes to snipe the healing ward as well. They're going to use the glyph
And they have overwhelming odds right now, doing a lot here, but the healing ward.
Oh, it needs to heal on Kaka. They're going to get the kill with the duel. The healing ward just not quite enough to heal him back up here. They're going to get the carapace onto the troll as well with the Omni Slash. Yapsol gets saved by the disruption. Puppy. Clutch defensive plays coming out. As this will force Keen Gaming back. They get a bit over aggressive, but they're going to turn now that Secret's left their base. They're going to go on Zahi with the slows.
They need to go back right now.
Yeah, Nisha knows. He's chasing. He wants these kills. Turns into a troll. Gets the slow on an old 11.
You need to help him here. You should not leave him, I think.
Yeah, they're trying to turn and fight the troll. What can he do?
They have no choice.
Yep, they're going to leave 11 and just say, that's just one. We could have lost a lot more if we weren't careful there. And I think they've lost these big leads against Secret before. I mentioned the game where they had 17 kills on Secret in the early game and were miles ahead and went on to lose. I imagine that is in Keen Gaming's mind.
Because right now, it's looking so good right now, and I feel like a lot of teams will win in Keen's position right here, but they're playing as Secret, and that defense was really well done by Secret, but ultimately, I feel like Clock shouldn't die like that. You have a healing ward, you know that the new coming out from Legion, like, you don't group up so much. There's no way you should die in that situation.
Secret immediately smoking up. Wanting to take fights away from their base for once so they can get some more kills on the map, but...
I'm gonna try to go for Roach right now. They have Lads and Healing Ward.
Korea gets sniped by Yapsor, but that means now this Invis Vendetta will not be there for the initiation around the Roshan pit, and it should be a free Roshan now that they know where Secret are to a certain extent.
Yeah.
So more flanks here, we're pushing bottom.
Get the kill. They do get the tower for at least.
Yep.
Nisha is gonna get away safely. The hook in. Odie again. He does not have 4-stack yet. That's just a free kill.
Trying to get out. He breaks his way out of the cogs. Instantly 10 goes to Sprout. It's not a kill just yet. And mid one may still survive. Can they chase him down?
Oh no. This Prophet is trying his best. A little bit of a mistake, and he's gonna live because of it.
Nicely done. Doesn't panic. So many plays, and you get trapped in that clockwork cogs and you just panic, and mid one says, no, I'm just going to break my way out and run away. Wasn't really much more Keen Gaming could do to get that kill. They didn't do anything incorrect there.
Now, one of the problems with Keen Gaming is that they've been grouping up so much that their heroes are a little bit under level. Except the 2 cores, they're doing still really well. Yep. The Prophet is only level 9. They need a little bit of alone time right now. Just get that farm and levels.
They have the gold lead, but experience-wise, it's a bit more even. Only 2,000 experience separating the teams. Kaka is invis, though, and Yapsor, Yule's Vendetta, has got some escape tools here, but Kaka wants to bring him down on the clockwork. Doesn't have detection, but they TP in the Fury on. I imagine he does have it. Yeah, there we go. They get the dust out. Yapsor still has a Yule Scepter. Can he escape this one? He's going to use it defensively, and I don't imagine this will get back. Carapace is there. He's looking for the Impale. He's going to land it. Yapsor's still alive now, and now Kaka will be in some trouble. The hook shot, going to try to secure the kill, and he will get it. And go for the TP out. Nisha with the jewel. He's going to go hunting down. Brings down 11. Oh, they call Kaka. Puppy had the disruption. Stops his TP. Can they get another kill? They are getting pushed down in the bottom lane. Kaka's just creating some space here. Has another cogs as well. Kaka's actually okay for a little bit. The TP coming in. Nisha shotgun brings him down. Secret outplaying Keen Gaming, it feels like. It feels like
the last game again. Like, they have such a good lead right now, but they're kind of throwing it away. Just Secret just playing so well. Keen Gaming, they gotta calm down and play more as a team right now. Don't panic. You're still doing really well. Get the bot tower at least.
They were even scared to finish off that tier 2 tower. They backed off before it goes down. But this fast E-Blade on Nisha coming online, and couldn't have come at a better time. As a good punish in the top lane.
Nisha top net worth right now.
It feels like Keen Gaming should be a bit more concerned right now.
Yeah, they had this game for a while now, but Secret is back in it. Only 4k lead. Nisha Morphling is getting more and more farm. The main problem for Secret is that his team is not doing too hot. See Legion still only got face boots and 2 bracer. That's not too hot. She got 30 plus damage at least, so that's good, but don't have really any items. Nobody's got his 4-staff now, which is going to help so much against the clock.
See this Orchid coming up on
Middle tower is under attack.
11, wanting to have that silence to play around.
On top, they want to go for a kill here. And he's just dead.
You blink, you miss it, and this is Secret's way back into this game. Keep finding these pickoffs, keep on hunting, and they have got such a great duo of heroes to do it with the Nyx and the Maul.
Can he get a counter kill here, though?
Oh, they missed the hook shot, though. The Siesta Gaze will
There's
follow
so
on
much
in.
save.
Yeah, and it's so hard to get this kill. If you go for an Omni Slash, it could be a disruption here. The Healing Ward is up to try and help Keen Gaming out, but they may have overextended here. Kaka on the Clockwork.
Coming.
He's just in all sorts of trouble. The Clockwork's going to be forced back. Zai with the kill, and Secret get back-to-back pickoffs and lose nothing.
Meanwhile, the Morphling is free-farming top. This engagement Keen has been having recently has been terrible. They need to not get these pickoffs anymore. The Nature's Prophet, he's got his Orchid soon, which is going to be really important, because when you get that, you can be the one on the be aggressive, but he got to be careful here.
Zyle get caught out by an Omni Slash.
Yeah, he's got no items to get away. He's got the Blade Mail now, but still, like Secret is, I mean, King Gaming, they're still in a good position.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah. That's your Nature's Prophet Bulldog would have picked up that bounty.
I would have picked up all the runes. Not cool. Getting very disappointed by all 11.
Pack's like, where'd it go? What happened?
Easy bounty rune. He is level 12 soon. He needs the Orchid now. He has it. So this is kind of a power spike for him as well. The Morphling is going for Manta, but he is a while to go. So this should be an easy kill if they can just get to him, which is easier said than done.
Hey, you wouldn't have even known that King Gaming had an Aegis with the way they've played the last 5 minutes. The last 5 minutes has been Secret finding like 6 kills, pickoffs all over the map while King Gaming kind of stood around.
I think they got kind of spooked when they pushed middle and died. And they're playing too safe right now. And having that Aegis, like just getting the tower will be huge. Just get the shrines and just get the map control. But they're playing super scared now, and I feel like they're on a stage. They're in the one last game, playing a little bit too safe. They have Orchid now, like you gotta go, you gotta kill people now. And the smoke is coming in. They have TP Red and Prophet. Sai. Oh no.
Pops the smoke on Lich of all heroes, not the ideal initiator.
The hook ready as well. This niche has been top for like forever. They need to put a ward down here, I think. Because they will absolutely go for that tier 1 tower at some point, and having a ward around here. I mean, an easy kill for the Prophet if you just silence him from Fog.
Happy with the D ward, has a Quelling Blade of his own for some of his wards. Warding expeditions.
Yeah, really good against Prophet as well. Just get out of that. It's really annoying to playing as a support and having Sprout being almost as effective as a stun.
Thing is Kaka mid lane. What can he find?
Not finding anything right now. I wouldn't.
No, Yapsor's here.
I don't like when they're this far ahead, or like if you go 5 minutes, just getting daggers on like Troll or something, just getting in there and killing people. So right now, Secret, they're just farming and they're doing fine. OD not having the greatest game, but it's still 8k net worth. He's not far behind at all. It's only mainly the Legion that's struggling quite a lot.
They were so far ahead. They were at like a 90% win chance, it feels like. And oh my gosh, Old Chicken gets removed.
Oh, these mistakes, man. You can't do this against a team like this. Just getting stunned from Fogged or Invis from Nyx and you just die. It just can't happen. You're gonna lose the game if you keep this up. You need to buy sentries.
That's the thing. It's like, I feel like as a team, King Gaming has outplayed Secret. As individuals, King Gaming have outplayed themselves.
Yeah. They're gonna go for a kill now. This should be...
Can they get mid one? They're going to use the Orchid on Puppy on the side on the Shadow Demon. The force up out of the console. Looking chasing on Yapsor. 2-man stun with the Sunny's Eclipse, and Nisha shows up for the cleanup. Kaka just goes in over his head as there are 3 heroes waiting for him to come out of the Astral with a duel. Team wipe as Secret demolish King Gaming.
Just like that. Secret is in the lead. Just these stun, like to try to go for a quick pickoff, but it's right next to a shrine and you can just get there so quickly, and they don't have a fast damage at all. So they need a couple seconds and the entire team is there to just turn it around, and It's not good. They had this game 90% win chance. Like, it's looking good here. You want to silence the puppies, you can't save him, but again, look at how slow the damage is. They're not getting anyone.
Yeah, they don't have their jug here really at the start of the fight, and then Troll just unable to lock onto any one hero. This fight just goes horrifically as they end up split all over the place. They're using the Orchid to stop a defensive save, but they don't actually kill anyone during it.
A hook. 6-second cooldown there.
Middle tower is under attack.
Nisha is going to get himself back out to safety. That was, you know, the Troll BKB timing, and they did not get much of all out of it. Still even game on kills and a small gold lead, but it just feels, I mean, momentum is entirely in Secret's favor, and we're seeing how difficult it is to play against these lineups that have all these ways of save. But between having this double banish to save people means you have to approach the teamfight in such a specific way to secure kills that Secret are constantly punishing King Gaming.
You can't be happy with this as King Gaming, because right now you're looking at, if this goes late game, Juggernaut, his ultimate will be almost impossible to get off with the amount of saves.
Yep.
Having Astral and the Shadow Demon disruption, it's going to be super hard on Troll. He'll just get kited, right? You just Shadow Demon ult him, and so you don't want to go late game here. You really want to keep fighting, but we've seen these fights have been really bad, and here comes another smoke.
How are they going to find here? There is a BKB.
They have the dagger now. Legion is super good against the Jugger late game. Just pop the blade mail and he kills himself.
And even like a Troll with BKB, you blink duel him. No BKB coming out at that point. Secret worried about Roshan, but they realize King Gaming not in the pit, so they can relax for a little bit here. Kaka has a hook shot, but he just doesn't want to go in. He knows if he hooks in, he's probably just throwing away his life and baiting his team into a bad team fight. But with the smoke wearing off.
Going for the Roche. This ult is ready in 10 seconds.
We saw how destructive that can be in the last team fight, and this Roche,
he's got Hex on OD, man. This is going to be a rough one. He's got Treants. It's going down pretty slow as well.
Yep.
They're definitely going to contest this.
To clear out the Treants here.
Send some illusions, check it out. They're not scouting though. Okay, they're giving it away. Okay. I guess they don't want to fight into the cogs because they can just split up the fight. It could be a little bit scary. And the way they've been winning so far is to split up the map and pick people off, so I guess they're completely fine with that.
Yep. That ramp towards Roshan is one of the most devastating choke points in the game, so they decide not to fight there, and like you say, you're fighting the cogs, there's all these summons constantly scouting you, so...
Because if you commit to that fight and you lose it, you're in a super bad position, because they're going to get Roshan, they're going to probably get Rax, and you just keep doing this, right? We've seen this all game.
I think that's where they feel, you know, well, we give them Aegis, but we've seen how much they misplay with Aegis, and King Gaming looking to punish this one. The Omni Slash not doing anything against the Yule Scepter. Yapso will just survive on through it. The Blade Fury going to get kited by the Purge. And back south, it's mid one, taking out Dark. He's looking for Kaka now as well. The Jewel comes out, looking to force down the Troll, and it's a dead Troll. He has the Aegis, so he's going to be popping up in just a second here, but he's lost Nature's Prophet. He's going to get E-bladed with the Hex. There's just no escape for Troll Warlord.
And here comes Lich. He showed himself. Oh no, he bought back for this.
Oh dear. Dark is in a world of pain.
Only darkness in his life right now, and oh boy, 55 seconds in him. And these fights,
they're getting outplayed so hard.
Yeah, they're just getting way better initiation. They're not expecting this, and they're always coming late. And Secret just playing like a team.
Mid one's OD there, doing absurd amounts of damage as Secret.
Nice, just straight up getting the tower here.
Yeah. Secret are feeling it. They have got just teamfight win after teamfight. It was like 10 unanswered kills, it feels like. I can't remember the last kill King Gaming got this game.
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
It's going down and down.
Back at like 6-7 minutes ago, they killed off Zai's Legion Commander. And yeah, this has been a bit of a drop-off for King Gaming.
You can, if you want to go super late game, you can do it with Prophet if he gets 25. I don't think he will get to that point on. I don't think he actually knows how to play that, but it is possible. A lot of Prophet do like to pick 40 attack speed, which is useless, and yet again another kill. Too many of these this game. Just can't keep happening. He's gonna get the duel. Yep, he will. 84 damage.
11 is just being on the receiving end of so much pain.
It is a hard game for sure. Just the Knicks always scouting. And again, they're taking a team fight here.
Hooks into the OD. Puppy was on top of him, and I don't think he's going to be... Oh, no E-Blade. Just the adaptive strike here. Kafka going to get brought down by Zai. The chase now onto the troll. He does have BKB, and yeah, but the ultimate Sinister Gaze is there. They're going to bring down Zai, so at least a kill goes Keen Gaming's way. I mean, after the last 7 minutes, I think you take that, but...
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse. Just having that dagger as well on OD. The map is so small for Keen Gaming right now. Manta is up on Morphling. I don't know, like, how do you kill? He's 8-0 Morphling. Like, he's not died yet. He had not the greatest laning stage, but his movement has been perfect. He's level 20 soon. Morphling can target allies. Is that good at all this game? I mean, you can have more save if you want to.
Bounty Rune's going to be entirely claimed by Secret. That's going to get them a 9k gold lead or something.
Ay, ay, ay. Scotty up now as well. No lockdown at all for him. If you have Hicks, maybe on Prophet as well, but that's not going to happen. He's going for BKB, which is... You just want to be able to team fight, but you're not going to win these team fights. There's no way you win team fights anymore. You need to rat and just split push a lot, which is almost impossible as well against the Knicks. So you're definitely in trouble. And even Knicks got a on disc right now. Like, who do you kill?
And that's the thing, even if Yapster is showing on Nyx, there's also Legion. There's so many different ways to catch and find these pickoffs. And they're going to have those damage issues in fights. Even with Omni Slash, with Troll's items, because of the Astral and the Disruption and the Demonic Purge kiting people. So difficult to get kills for Keenan.
You only have the Clockwork, and I don't know how he can set up these fights even, when there's so much save. Nyx coming in here for another kill. Oh, the entire team is grouping up at this point.
Trying to see if they have any detection, poking his nose in closer and closer, waiting for the rest of Secret to show up.
We got Blink Hicks coming in on the duel here as well.
Stuns out of the invis here, gets the jewel before a BKB. Nice hooks on the backline, but the Morphling comes in to clean up the kill. Immediate buyback. They want to take this by Kafka. He's in the middle, he's out of money, he's out of health. 11 with the BKB being right-clicked here. I don't think this BKB is going to help you, my friend. Nisha sees the sound of the clips, absolutely destroy King Gaming, who fought back the troll. He's BKB'd, he's throwing out the ultimate, but I don't think he can win. He's surrounded by enemy heroes, and GG is all.
Wow.
Every rep standing in an elimination game and they GG out.
Yeah, I think, honestly, they're pretty salty. After those two series, because I thought game one, they could have easily won that. They had a good start in this second game as well. Like, you saw the graph. Gaben said 90-95% win chance, and they felt it as well. Haven't they had